Hi guys, I'm Abhinav. This is my crazy friend Jaideep and I'm in Patiala right now at his place and we have something very special for you. Jaideep over here, he has managed, so Jaideep, he does all kinds of automobile projects. He'll build motorcycles, he'll build trucks, he'll build 4x4s, he'll build everything. And now he has gotten himself a supercar. This is a Rotax kart. It's one of the craziest karts that I have ever seen. Not that I know much about karts, so I'm gonna let Jaideep take over. Jaideep, what exactly are we looking at over here?
So this is what you call a super kart. It's running a Rotax 125cc liquid cooled engine. So
It's
this
a two-stroke?
Yeah, it's a two-stroke engine. So all the high performance karts, they use two-stroke engines. This is as close as you can get to practicing for a Formula 1 driving experience.
Wow.
All the top of the line races, actually, for that matter, Michael Schumacher, this was his preferred kart for practice.
Oh wow.
So this has almost all the features that you would require, mechanically adjusted to practice for a Formula 1 or a high performance track, four-wheel driving. So it comes with a brake bias. So this is a brake bias adjustment. You can adjust your braking between front and rear.
Right.
This is the only kart that comes with four piston caliper brakes.
Let's show them.
Yeah, so that's one, that's the second, this is your third, and that's the fourth. So these are four-pot brakes. Those of you who've seen karts, they normally come with a single rear shaft disc brake.
Yeah.
That could be a twin or a four-pot brake. So, and the best part about this is the DD2 variant. It's a Rotax RM1 DD2. So it's a direct drive. There's no chain for the final drive.
So you were showing this to me earlier. This is the shaft that directly connects to the wheel.
That is directly connected to your engine. There is no power loss.
Right.
So there is zero power loss because the engine is very small and very light.
Right.
Because the whole idea is to save as much weight as possible.
Right.
So this kart is around 165 pounds, which is I think around 67 kgs
Wow.
in total. That includes everything.
Does it include fuel?
Yeah, I think it is 170 pounds with the fuel. That's
Wow.
it.
That is the fuel can, guys.
Yeah, that's
That's the fuel can.
That's the gas tank. It's running a flat slide Delotto carb. It's a and the best part is, so there's a brand called Bombardier that makes all kinds of crazy vehicles. They even do planes. They do your ski-doos. They do those sea-doos. This is one of their products. The entire frame is by Bombardier.
Okay.
And it's mated with your Rotax engine.
Right.
So Rotax is a Bombardier subsidiary. Bombardier owns Rotax, the brand.
Right.
So this kart has seen very little usage.
Okay.
As per my knowledge, it has only done 30 laps. It is still running the actual tires that came with it from the factory. This is a set of Dunlops. So the tires are cracked. It's been in storage for a while. We managed to get our hands on the kart somehow through a lot of strings that were pulled. And this kart, as you can see, it has a pedal shift. It's a 2-speed kart and it has an electronic reverse.
Can you show where the electronic reverse is?
This is your electronic reverse. We've opened the cover to fix the battery for now. So that's your ignition point and that is your button to engage the electronic reverse.
Okay.
So
Jaideep, I know that you are technically very sound. I'm not. I'm a layman like most others watching this. So for people like us who only enjoy numbers,
yes.
let's just get into some numbers. First and foremost, 0 to 100.
So with a good driver,
Yeah.
not someone like me who weighs above 100 kgs, with a good driver, these karts are very quick. They're supposed to do 0 to 100 or 0 to 60 miles in under 3 seconds.
Wow.
The figures that the company claims is that with a driver and kart total weight of 150 kgs, this kart is supposed to do 0 to 100 under 3 seconds.
Wow.
It maxes out around 100 miles. So these are known as the 100-mile karts.
Wow.
Depending on your gearing and the track, it varies between 85 to 97, 98 miles. But these karts are called the 100-mile karts.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Jaideep, what kind of G-forces can this kart pull?
Oh yes, that is actually a very interesting fact. So these karts are very low, very low. The ground clearance is actually 4 mm at the lowest point.
Holy shit.
And the funny thing is that the lowest point is where you sit. You can see the floor is actually scraped. We're doing a slide plate. That is why we have the kart here. We're doing a slide plate before I jump in the saddle. So yes, these karts around turns, they take up to 3.5 Gs.
Wow.
3.5, that is the numbers that are actually claimed by Rotax. We're not making any numbers up.
Right.
And to put that into perspective, a good Formula car around the turns will give you around 4.5 Gs.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot. That is quite a
Yeah,
lot.
these karts are pretty crazy. You sit so low,
Yeah.
there's no seat belts,
Right.
and there's no ABS. So yeah, so these get very scary. So the regular karts, again, to give a comparison, the karts, the best ones actually in India, the 4 strokes are normally a 250cc Honda unit.
Right.
So those karts max out around 42 kilometers an hour.
Okay.
So that is the fastest those karts will do.
Right.
So just to compare, this will do 160 kilometers.
Wow,
So
that's ridiculously fast.
yeah. So these are really quick. The same engine is used in a lot of Aprilia motorcycles.
Yeah.
A lot of
The RS 125.
yes. It is the exact same engine. The DD2 is the best state of tune. This is a 34 horsepower unit.
Right.
So you get the DD2, this is the Evo model basically.
Okay.
So this is the Evo DD2, that is the top of the line state of tune with no final drive chain or anything. These come with the DD2, the 125 mini, that is for kids around 8 to 11 years. Then is the DD2 Max, and this is the DD2 Evo where it all ends. You don't get a kart that is crazier than this one.
Crazy, man. That's just crazy. So Jaideep, how much would a kart like this cost in the international market?
So a brand new off the shelf today is exact $9,000.
Wow.
Getting that into India, if they let you bring one, I guess it'll be a lot of duties and a lot of transport. So I've been told they go around 12.5, 13 through a few importers who do it for you.
Okay.
But I don't know, we didn't buy a new one, so
Crazy, man. Just crazy.
yeah.
So what else can you tell us about it?
Do you want me to start it for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Please.
Okay, wait.
So, you were telling me something about Tutti oil and the smoke that makes because it's running regular engine oil.
Yeah. So we've just started cleaning it up. The carb has been serviced, and the Tutti oil pump, we've just done a service of that as well. And the little bottle that holds the Tutti oil, we had pulled that out. So we had to just inject a little Tutti oil directly into the carb to avoid an engine seizure.
So this is the carb, guys.
That's your carb, that's the Tutti oil bottle that sits there. This is your inline pump. So as you can see, the pump draws Tutti oil from there, pumps it, and it's a direct feed into your carburetor.
Okay.
Yes. So the carb will draw fuel from here, air from here, and Tutti oil from there. So it's a mix of three. That's how you run a two-stroke engine.
Right.
Yeah.
So Jaideep, now you know the most important question. You don't have a karting track around here.
So-
Where are you going to drive this thing?
So let's see, the plan as of now is to fit a couple of fog lamps on the cart, and there's a couple of new roads in Patiala, so we might be testing it out there.
Shit,
Otherwise,
that's
a very dear friend of mine, he's got a lovely karting track in Mount Abu, Chacha's Ranch. We'll be sharing the link for that as well. So this kart is actually going to go there. We'll be doing a lot of practice runs and races there, and then we will bring it back to Patiala again.
So Jaideep, you were telling me right now there's no way you can fit into this kart.
Nope, the seat is really narrow, and I've tried and I didn't manage to fit myself. So I think it'll be a little while before I manage to drive this. Let's see.
So guys, for the sake of this video, I think I'm going to try and get into this cart. Let me hand over the camera to Jaideep. If we can just go over there and we can try and record this. So I'm 5 feet 10 and a half inches. I weigh 81 kilos. So let me see, and I'm extremely unfit. And I'm almost stuck in the seat. So yeah, you need balls of steel to ride something like this, for sure. All right, guys. So it'll take me a while to get out of this seat. We're gonna end this video over here. I want to thank my friend Jaideep. If you could turn the camera towards yourself for a minute.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you. This is a wrap from Patiala. Have a nice day. Bye bye.